What's up, everybody? TM Fanatic here. Hope you all are having a fantastic day, and welcome to another post-game reaction. In this one, I am continuing my coverage of my boys of gold, Nashville SC, and our most recent campaign. And, we've had a good start to the year. It's a little rocky, though, and here we've hit quite a big of a speed bump. Losing to FC Cincinnati. Nashville SC loses to FC Cincinnati, Oh my gosh. We lose 2-1. A devastating loss. Absolutely. We will get into all of it. But first, let's set the stage right here. Actually, you know what? I don't feel like I need to. Honestly, because, we got Nashville SC and FC Cincinnati. Two clubs that are only, 4 hours away. The hype is real. This is a rivalry right here. We don't like these guys. And coming into this match right here, FC Cincinnati has never lost at Geodis Park. However, we haven't lost at home this season. So there was definitely a lot of expectations coming into this match right here. Now, FC Cincinnati, something that I did see, their back three of Bucha, Nuobodo, and Ferreira. That's our first time playing together in that combo. I was thinking to myself that, that's good for us. Let's take it to them. If we're able to exploit that, if we're able to make out for, their lack of chemistry and take advantage of that, that would be huge. And certainly, on this team, we have great A attackers. Obviously, Hani and Sam Surridge. But also, Ahmed Quasem. Look for this guy right here. He has been on fire. 2 goals in 2 matches for him. He was one of our newer signings. And he has fit the bill. Absolutely. So I was also looking for him to have a big game here. So this first half, Oriano for Cincinnati. First minute, right off the bat, I was just settling in. And I'm sure other fans were too. He has a nice touch on it. Thankfully, Joe Willis was in that right spot. And you know what? For the first, I'd say maybe 30 minutes, I would say. I think that Cincinnati, they set a really good tone. And it kicked off with this chance right here by Oriano a minute in. And so 6 minutes. Peregrine for Cincinnati. He has it all alone, all by himself right here. He takes a long shot. It went wide. But certainly that was concerning as well. We've been in matches in years past where we would just allow a silly goal, and then from there we just weren't able to come back. We are a better team, I feel like, when we score first. But here in Cincinnati, they were taking it to us. I thought early on we were playing a little too wide. That's how I think FCC, they were able to get a good amount of chances through the middle, especially this one by Peregrine in that 6 minutes. And look, I don't want him or Evander or anyone to have wide open chances through the middle. So we had to shut that down. Give FCC credit though. Their front three, they were causing us problems. However, this is a new club. We're not, the Gary Smith way is done. We're done just sitting back and waiting for the match to come to us. No. We want to take it to FCC. And first big chance for us comes in the 11th minute. Quasem into the box. He finds Surridge coming in. And then the ball gets to Hani Mukhtar. And, Hani! Hani digs it off of the post. Oh, my gosh. Dang. As Tony Husband called it, who was calling this match right here, he said that was a delicious pass by Sam Surridge right there. And I don't blame him. But it had a bitter end. Hani was right there. Soccer... Zambo, I will say it, it's a game of inches. It really is sometimes, because dang, right off that post. And Hani Mukhtar, I honestly, all fans, I feel I think every fan thought that Hani was going to score on this. Hani's 3rd in the league, with shots from outside of the box. So that's like his comfort area. But again, it's just a game of inches, man. Honey hit that post. I was still hoping that gave us like a good momentum shift because like we did need it. And like I think that it did. Like we were continuing to keep the ball into the area. 22nd minute surge, he had a nice cross. Just missed wheel. We're having chances. We are missing, but we're close. We're very, very close. We were creating more opportunities. Joe Willis continued to be just locked in. And Joe Willis, here's what I will say. He certainly had some very nice highlights in this game. Now, that's saying I feel like it'd be like a double-edged sword. On one end, it's like, yes, Joe Willis, he is locked in. He is shutting down all of these shots. But then again, to the other side of it, Cincinnati is taking a good amount of shots. And this is a veteran team. This is a well-coached team by Pat Noonan. This is a club that, they will have quality chances. A lot more than one in this match. And they did do that. Thankfully, again, Joe, he was up to the bill. But again, going back to what I was talking about with us opening things up in the middle, that scared me. That scared me a little bit. But nothing relieves my fears more than watching a Nashville SC goal. 39th minute, we just continued to press. I love the just relentless pressure that we had. And once again, it is Taxeth who creates this opportunity right here. He crosses it in. Surridge, I don't know if he was trying to hit Surridge or Wheel. I'm not sure. But still a good chance. But the ball gets to Josh Bauer, who fires it in, baby, into the net. What a way to open up the scoring for Nashville SC. And good for Josh Bauer, too. 2 weeks ago, he had a single goal in MLS. Last week against Montreal, he scored his first, and now here, he opens up the scoring for us in an amazing way. He knew he had the power. I think that Josh knew that. He just had to put, a very nice touch on it, and he did just that. So, but again, you know what? Give credit to Taxeth for just, initializing that opportunity for us. However, Cincinnati, they do respond. They don't even let us take the lead to the locker room. What do we have this lead? 4 minutes or something? It's crazy. And it's the money man of Vander who levels the match right here. 43rd minute. He has a free kick. And everyone knows, all the soccer fans know, that if you get a guy like a Vander on a free kick, and if you don't get a touch on that, he can angle that ball in. No matter where he is on the pitch. He did that right here. Joe Willis, again, had a great half, great match. Couldn't stop it. Just, how do you stop that? How do you stop it? You don't. You got to get that touch on it. So I was pretty bummed out that Cincinnati leveled the match. But honestly, I was feeling a little bit worse for Walker Zimmerman. That foul that Zim had prior to this free kick, was that one that Walker really needed to take? I don't know. But just in the moment, look, Walker is a competitor. And, we'll see more of that toward the end of this match right here. We'll see how Walker Zimmerman sometimes, the refs don't like it when he does his job and defends. It's just crazy. Second half, again, tied at 1, going into the second half. Still pretty bummed out. But, it's a level match. It is a level match. And, I could not ask for a better start to the second half right here. 47th minute, Taxeth on the corner. And it's Kevin Danke who was all over Walker. He was grabbing him. I thought he was going to just suplex him or something. It was crazy. An obvious PK. So Hani goes up to take it. He shoots, and Celentano with the save! Are you kidding me? Hani, gosh, man. You're killing me with this. I thought after last, when we played the Philadelphia Union, and Hani scored on that PK, I was like, okay, Hani's back now. Dang! He's so clutch. He used to be so clutch at these. Now it's It's like, fingers crossed, everybody. Oh my gosh. And I hate to say that, but proof is in the pudding. The footage doesn't lie. Hani's got to get better at PKs. Or, I'll throw this out there. And yes, I know I'm wearing the Hani jersey, but I have to throw it out there because we have to score on these. We have to. I would not be opposed at all if like BJ asked someone else to take that PK. I would not be opposed at all. Because we got to score on these. We have to. Look, Hani is a great player. You know, he's helping us. Even though, I don't want to say that. Like, I was going to say that Hani, I don't think he has regressed in his play. I think he is more well-rounded in his play. That's what I will say. Because he has been racking up the assists as of late. So it's not like his quality of play has gone down. No. I refuse to believe that. But Hani's got to score on these. Hani or someone has got to score on the PKs. Otherwise, stuff like this is going to happen. Where, again, like if we scored on that PK, and then the rest of the events happened that did happen, if everything else goes the same, you know what? At least we would walk away with a point. Instead, we walk away with a loss because of what happens right here. 88th minute. We're getting toward the end of the match right here. A delivery into the box goes for Cincinnati. And Walker Zimmerman, with again, talking about Zim, he had that foul earlier. And then here he's just trying to have a nice play on it, trying to just get himself in front and try to deflect that ball out. But it's called a penalty. Apparently, defensemen in this league can't do their jobs, or otherwise we'll get called. It's unbelievable. And Denke for Cincinnati with the stutter step. That's Hani's move, bro. That's gimmick infringement. With the stutter step, scores. It was in stoppage time. We were tied. From the 43rd minute on, we were level. Thought maybe we could walk away with at least a point, which I would be fine with. Because we were doing great. You know, we were, I think we were in 4th place in the standings coming into this match. We were, the MLS put us at number 8 in the power rankings. But this day, 3 points stolen. Stolen from us off 2 Cincinnati goals by Denke and Evander, where both of them pretty much had wide open nets. They were not contested at all. Dang, that's a sour loss right there. It absolutely is. But, again, going back to that PK, we have to make those. When we played Portland, we couldn't score on 2 PKs, and Hani took one of them. But we still managed to win that match. But I said in that reaction, I said, we got to score on the PKs because we're not always going to get bailed out. Because Portland's, their defense, their back line was horrible in that match. Here, playing a much better team, a better, well-coached team in FC Cincinnati, that's not going to fly. You got to take advantage of those PKs. You have to score on them, and we did not. Dang. So, yeah, that really bums me out. But I was thinking about it. I was thinking about this. You know, there's 34 matches we have to play this year, right? That's a lot of matches. At some point, there is going to be a match where we just face absolute heartbreak and we take a loss that should have been a draw or a win. I didn't think it would come this early in the campaign, but here we are. This is what I want to see from us. Because again, in the Gary Smith days, we would just collapse and just do the same stuff over and over again, expect a different result. Hey, that's the definition of insanity right there. So we can't do that here. We can't. And I want this. I want this loss to be a bonding experience for us. hopefully guys are already getting it out of their minds. I'm going to certainly get this out of my mind because I'm not going to let this loss just take me down. I'm not going to let this loss make me feel bad about the season that we've had so far. We had a solid match right here. Just 2 goals. Again, uncontested shots by 2 great players for FC Cincinnati. Can't do that. And we have to score on those PKs. But I'm not going to let that bring me down. What I'm hoping is that we learn from this. We learn, we grow, and we move on, and we do it quickly. We have Charlotte next week. We have to move on, and we have to do better. So hopefully we can do that because that's going to be like a very tough match on the road. But fans, that is going to do it for this post-game reaction. Thank you all so much for watching. If you all enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, click that bell, and you can join our Fanatic Army. And honey salutes to all of you as always, and I hope that all of you have a fantastic day. Go boys and go!